Thoughts on the two-quarterback system and how it played out on Saturday?
Yeah, I think the two-quarterback system is, I obviously like it. It gets me a chance to get in the field. So I think it can be really effective at times. I definitely think there's a little work on it, and a lot of that's on me. But I think it's fun, and it's pretty versatile. I know other teams, it's tough for people to defend because they don't know if it's going to be a double pass. They don't really know what's coming. So
when did you find out about that?
We've been practicing that for a good while now. We just, we have our own package for it where two of us go in at the same time, and not really spring ball, but ever since summer it's been kind of in the works. And first I didn't know if it would actually happen, so I was really excited it did.
Did Jim say specifically that it was going to happen week 1, or did it just happen during the game?
It kind of just happened throughout practice, and we had a specific package for it in week 1, and I'm getting to it. So
is that something you lobbied for, or was that kind of coach's idea, or how did that?
I think that was a lot of Coach Gaddis's idea. He had seen and done some of it in the past, and it had been effective for him, so I figured we could try here.
We haven't seen you throw a ton. Do they let you do that?
Yeah, definitely. So practice and everything. So.
Yep. So in games, is it just a matter of what the defense is giving you?
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of times I know they're reading them, and they thought the runs would be effective. So.
You got close to the goal line, and it looked like you were ready to lay out for a. Were you kind of thinking better of that, or did it cross your mind that, hey, close to the goal line?
Yeah, I know as quarterback you're kind of supposed to get down, but in the goal line it's tough when instinctively you want to kind of get in there. So.
What is the mentality like in practice between you and Shea? I know it's like probably a little bit obviously competitive between the two of you, but also you're working together and kind of.
No, definitely. In this at this point in the season, you really got to be just working with each other, and I support Shea. Everything I got, because right now, everyone in this building, everyone in this program wants to win football games, and I know he wants that just as much as anyone. And he comes here, he grinds every single day. So, that's good to see. And it's just, I'm trying to prepare just in case something happens or they call my number. And I know he's doing the same. But right now, it's very supportive because, everyone here just wants to win football games.
You got into a handful of games last season. What did you take away from your freshman year?
Yeah, last season was definitely a good experience for myself. Just kind of got some of the nerves out, for sure. Had a lot of support from everyone in the program last year and this year. Just getting in there, I know that's tough on any young guy playing for the first time, and just trying to carry over all the support those upperclassmen last year showed me to a lot of the young guys getting in this year.
Josh said he doesn't want a culture shock when you come in. If Shea's out your end, is there anything he does specifically to minimize the differences, or anything you can do in that regard?
I think a lot of that would just be that we're not changing anything. Our quarterback room, we talk about the same exact things, and so when both of us go, the offense isn't changing at all. It's the same thing. It's just a different face, and like I said earlier, we're both just trying to execute the play that's given to us and ultimately win the football game. So it's not any like duel or anything.
When's the last time you caught a pass before Saturday?
It had been a while. In a game, it had been probably since senior year of high school, so good while.
You two are very supportive of each other, you said, but you're competitive with each other too in practice. How does that jibe?
The whole room is quarterbacks competitive. That's in the nature of playing the position. However, especially during season, it's a lot more like, hey, you're talking things through. You're not arguing. You're not saying like, oh, I threw this better than you or anything. We all have the same mission, and we're really trying to just stick to that. And whoever's in there, we have, like I said, we have a specific way of executing each play. And if you're not in that specific play, you're on the sideline watching it and going through what you would do mentally. And so we're all just trying to do that. And if someone varies a little bit, we talk it through. It's nothing. It's nothing harsh.
Dylan, what are the emotions of scoring a touchdown in the big house like you did on Saturday? Describe what you're feeling and what you're hearing. And
yeah, it's an awesome feeling. To be honest with you, it's. It starts everywhere. I was just amped. Guys up front executed that play perfectly. Nick Eubanks came around, had a perfect block. My job was kind of easy. It's not like I made the biggest play in the world there because they did so well. So I was just kind of pumped to see that go through, and then just happy it happened for sure.
Harbaugh mentioned that Shea was going through something a little bit, evaluating him at halftime. Has he been full go in practice this week and everything? Is he good to go?
Yeah, Shea's been practicing. He's been going at it. So.
Did you hear Jim's comments in July? It was at the Big Ten Media Days when he said, both of you would be playing. You would be playing significant amount.
Not directly. I kind of heard that from other people, but I just try to stick to what's being said in here and just go each day to practice. I don't really
And that's what they've told you?
Pay much attention to anything outside. So, yeah, I think we got a 2-quarterback package, like we said, so a lot of that's been going on.
Does it give you confidence when he says that you've earned the right to play?
Definitely. I think it does. It's a man who's been coaching for a long time, played for a long time, had great success, and everyone in this program respects him a lot as our head coach and our leader. So just hearing that means a lot.
After watching the film, what were the best things the offense did on Saturday?
At times, I'd say our offense looked really great, executing things. I think when we were rolling it, I thought it was just fun to watch in general. Receivers looked awesome. Everyone knew that coming into the season, that those guys are great players, and that was great to see. And I thought our O-line did an excellent job, too. We got a lot of during the game, we had 2 young guys playing, and it was great to see them. Jalen Mayfield and Ryan Hayes, it was great to see them play with some success and confident out there. You really wouldn't be able to tell that was some of their first games playing, so it was awesome.
What advice would you give Joe and Cade, having to be scout team, maybe having to wait behind you guys a little bit?
I try to let them know, I was in the same exact position for a long time, it felt like. So I just try to tell them, look, at scout team, you get an advantage to go against one of the best defenses in the country every single day. And you got to take advantage of that. So that helps. That'll get you better as a player, as a person, because a lot of those days are frustrating going against them, I'll tell you what. And I also tell them when they're not with the scout team, when we're in an all-together period or anything like that, just to take every rep mentally. Even if you're not getting them quite physically, that'll really help the process when you get in there, and that'll help slow things down when they finally do get in. But I know they do that, and all the quarterbacks have been working really hard, and that's something you want to see for sure.
How has Ben McDaniels helped you guys this year?
He's helped us a ton. That was I think it was very good for all the quarterbacks in there. He helped simplify defenses and our own offense in a way that makes sense to a lot of us, and just the way he explains it, I think, is a lot easier, and it's just good to hear. Keeps us relaxed. He's an overall great coach, and I think the benefits of everything he's given us is going to multiply every day in the future. So.
What do you think of the job Josh Gales has done as an OC?
I think he's done a great job. All off season, everyone loves this offense, has a lot of confidence in this offense. So we're looking forward to certainly getting it rolling, even a little bit more than we have. And I know, we're just excited. It's a fun, explosive offense that when we start executing, it can really fire.
You mentioned him, suggesting this 2-quarterback idea. What does that mean to you for him to show that type of confidence in your ability?
Yeah, it means a lot. I think, especially he hasn't been here in the past, hasn't really seen me practice as much as a lot of the other guys. So he was just going off of a small amount of tape. So it was good to see, and I'm very happy he had the confidence to do that.
I would imagine you respect all your opponents, but is it different when you're playing a service academy and you've got Army coming in?
Oh, definitely, yeah. I think, you got a lot of respect for everything they do and all the service academies. I grew up right around the Air Force Academy, so it's definitely a different lifestyle. I know my best friend plays there. I hear everything he says. And it's a different lifestyle, and you respect that. You know how hard those guys work, and definitely come Saturday, it's a football game, but it's not like a hatred by any means. Those guys grind every day, and you gotta respect that.
Could you hack what your friend's going through at Air Force?
Oh, it's just, it's tough. They gotta handle military training as well as going to one of the best schools in the country, and on top of football, that's a lot. That just stresses me out even thinking about it. It's good for all of them.
When Shea announced he was coming back in January, how did you look at the season? Did you view yourself as the backup again, or how did you look at it going in this year?
Going into off season, you want to just prepare for the season, think about things you can work on. So I really tried that, and just attack the season as any backup quarterback. That they got to prepare like they are the starters. You never know what'll happen, so really just kind of do that.
What are you working on, for your individual game this season? What sort of things are you focusing on the most?
I mean, I don't know. There's a lot,
Sure.
a lot on the plate there. I think I have a lot of room to grow. Luckily, we have a very good sports staff, and Coach McDaniels has each of us looking at some specific things, watching tape on guys that have done it, pro guys, and all that stuff. So they've been very helpful in helping us accomplish those things.
So the pro guys, is there someone you model your game after?
I like watching. I mean, I try to take a little bit from anyone you watch, to be honest with you. I mean, every single pro guy is in the pros for a reason. They're good at something, and they've mastered some sort of system. So it's just fun to watch and pick out what they're really good at and try to emulate that.
How easy, I know we talked to you in the spring, but you talked about the offense last year. How much was this easier to adapt to Gaddis's? Was it a smoother transition than you thought, or was it more challenging?
Yeah, any new offense is, I mean, it's going to have some challenges, but I think it was good to see the team respond to this with some energy and some excitement, and I think that helped the process a lot. I mean, when the morale's high, things come a lot easier. That's probably for anything you're trying to learn or pick up, so that was awesome to see. Just the response to him coming in, I think really helped everyone get behind the offense and want to learn it.